Hey guys, Anna Nelson here. Super excited to announce that I'm officially 2 months pregnant. Yes, I am 8 weeks pregnant and I am so excited. So I did get a couple questions on my Instagram about this pregnancy and I just want to go ahead and answer some of them. I believe we have about 5 questions and I did write them down on that board in front of me, so if I keep looking over there, don't think I'm weird. I'm trying to read them. So the first question is, what size is the baby? And though this is all over the internet, I just wanted to show you guys an illustration because I love doing this with my daughters and they get so excited with each week that I get to show them size of baby. So according to my app, baby is size of little teeny tiny raspberry. Second question I got is, what doctor did we go to for our vasectomy reversal? The doctor that we went to, his name was Dr. Wilson in Oklahoma, and I will put a link down below for his website. And if you guys want me to make just a video about that whole process, how it went about, scheduling and the refreshing of the calendar, the waiting list, and how to snag an early date than waiting 6 months, comment below if that's something you're interested in. But I have a whole playlist on vasectomy reversal, which is where I'll be posting this, where I do actually show the whole process live, like when we actually did it, we went there, the actual clinic. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put that link there. And yet he is not a scam, he is very much real. The third question was, how do I feel? Surprisingly, last week when I made the 7-week pregnancy video, I felt terrible. I was falling asleep in the shower. I had terrible migraines that went on for days. I had heartburn by just drinking water. Turns out my anemia is back, so that was part of the reason why I was so tired. Another reason was because I do believe that the prenatals you choose to take plays a huge role in how you'll feel. The prenatals that I had were just cheapy ones because I was taking them to conceive, right? Well, my husband went out of his way to go to Super Supplements and he actually bought these amazing prenatals. They are vegan, they're plant-based prenatals, and my heartburns are gone, my headaches are gone, my eyes don't hurt, and I also has enough iron to where I don't need a prescription iron, and I feel great. Now, I'm still tired, I still feel sleepy, but it's nothing like before. I don't know if it's on my mind or if it's his prenatals, but I clearly felt a difference. It doesn't have a yucky aftertaste, and it's just, I really enjoy this. And they are $30 a bottle, but this for 3 months. So you're really paying $10 per month for your prenatals, which is cheap in my opinion. So these are it. You guys can see them. They're a little spendy, but they are amazing, and I love these. They're Rainbow Light Super Supplements. I will put a link below if you're interested on those prenatals as well. I am not paid to say that they're amazing. I just find them to be amazing. Do we have a birth plan? Well, I have a plan. Our plan is to have a home birth, a home water birth. However, obviously, not all pregnancies work out like they're supposed to, and because I do have a tummy tuck, that does give me a higher, put me in higher risk to have a C-section. I'm not gonna be like, this is my plan, I have to have a home birth, and if I need a C-section, sadly, that's what I'm gonna have to do, but anything to get this baby out healthy and in a good way. That's what we want to do. But as far as a plan, yes, we want to do a home birth, and we actually found our midwife, and she is such a hippie, and I love it because she believes in all natural remedies, and it's something I'm very, very big on, plant-based. So yes, my plan is to have a water home birth. God willing, that plan goes smoothly. The other question I had was, how are your children reacting to the pregnancy? I guess you won't truly know until baby is born, but I think it depends how you raise your child too. I've never once said, this is mommy and daddy's baby. I've said, this is your baby. Like, I want them to be part of this whole thing because it's their sibling. This sibling isn't isn't special more than my children, neither are both my daughters more special than this baby. I love them all, and they know that. And every week, like I said before, they get super excited and it's like, hey, can you show us the size of the baby now? Or they want to see the app, or they want to see YouTube videos of how babies develop at that week, what new things are going on that week. And I don't think that they'll react bad, mainly because the way that we raise our kids, the way that I never felt bad when my sisters were born. You can ask either one of my sisters, they've never felt jealous or anything, or middle child syndrome. I've only ever heard that here in America. I'm sure that there's some parents who, I think what it is that a lot of parents focus on the baby, the newborn baby, so much that the other siblings like, hey, like, what about us? And that's totally normal, totally natural for a child to say, hey, what about me? Right? So I think the advice my mom gave me when I had Sadie and I already had Evelyn, she said, make Evelyn, in this case, make both my girls part of this whole journey. Hurry up, let's see if you can bring a diaper, or do something fun to include them into it so they don't feel put aside. And a baby only ever needs to sleep and eat and be changed and sleep and eat when they're so small, that they don't require that much attention. Therefore, I don't see why people would literally ignore their children, their grown children, for a baby who sleeps and eats and poop for that small amount of time. Letting them hold them, letting them help you bathe them. I've seen it with all my aunts. I've never heard of anyone, my cousins, saying, yeah, I hated that they had kids, ever. Because I've always seen my aunts like include their children in their babies, and my cousins as well. And so I have never seen that in my family that I'm aware of. And so I guess it's just the approach we take to include our children in absolutely everything, and I'll give one more attention than the other. And I don't believe in giving your kids more attention than the other to make them feel better. I think that causes terrible, terrible things and makes bratty kids. I don't believe in that. You just treat them all the same and love them, include them, they're a family, you know. I didn't really understand that question. And anyway, so the questions were, what size was baby? How do I feel? The prenatals, what doctor we use for the reversal, and how do my children feel about it? And I believe I've answered all of them. But I do want to show you guys a belly shot, because they did ask, can you have a belly shot? And I haven't posted any on my Instagram because I'm waiting to hit those like 2, 3, 4, 5 months, rather, you know, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, 10. I don't want to do that every week. I think that's annoying. But that's just for me. I mean, I like seeing other women do it, but I personally don't want to do it. So every month I will show you guys a baby bump. So here's for the 2-month mark. We are so excited, and I am just counting down the weeks till we find out the gender of this baby. Oh, hey, that was the other question. What do I feel the baby is gonna be? Literally everybody thinks it's gonna be a boy. I think because people think that it's impossible to get like 3 genders in a row, like 3 boys, 3 girls. But my family, there's 3 girls, so we'll see. My husband thinks that he feels it's gonna be a boy. All my family members, except my mother, thinks it's gonna be a girl. I feel it's gonna be a girl, but you know, I just don't know. So we'll do a countdown for that. And let's see. I will be posting down below the link for the live pregnancy test. I will be putting a link for how we told my family I was pregnant. And we're just so excited, you guys. I'm trying to take in every symptom, every heartburn, every nap, and just take it in and just love it, because God, when I was so young, I was 16 years old when I was pregnant with Evelyn, and I just felt like I wasn't allowed to be happy to be pregnant because of the circumstance, because I was so young. I felt like, when I was alone, I felt like I was happy, but I couldn't show it. Does that make sense? With Sadie, I was about 19 years old when I was pregnant with her, and again, I was happy, but in that time in our lives, Chris and I were not following Jesus at the time, and our marriage was like rapidly disintegrating, and that was around the time when Chris and I were going to get a divorce, and it was just not a good time. So even though I was happy, I couldn't really show it to others because of the circumstances again. And I'm so glad that Jesus came into our lives and restored our marriage, and we are where we are now by God's grace. Nothing to do with us, but we are just so thankful. And I feel like this time around, being where we are in our lives, it is so weird to me to make these videos, to even have a pregnancy announcement, to have people say congratulations and not just say congratulations as a baby, because I was used to congratulations, oh, she's 16, or oh my gosh, they shouldn't be having kids. You know, I'm not used to people genuinely saying congratulations. I'm not used to, I guess you could say, I feel like I'm doing it like attention, but, and I tell my family all the time, like, I can't do all that, like gender reveals and all this stuff. I feel weird. But my sisters did remind me all the time, like, you can enjoy this. You're allowed to enjoy this baby just like you enjoyed your other ones. The sad thing is you weren't able to voice it, but now you can, and we're here to support you, and we love you, and I think that's like the best thing ever. And so I love making these videos for you guys. But so those were some of the questions. If you have any more questions, sorry that I totally just went on a rant, or not rant, but a long story about how much I'm going to love this pregnancy publicly. So yeah, just leave your comments, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I'm cool with whatever. And see you guys when I'm 3 months pregnant.